And action. Awesome. Hey everybody, Miss O'Neill here. Today is a good day to have a good day. We are on Fundations, Unit 15, weeks 1 to 2, days 5 to 1. I'm super excited for today. It looks a little similar to yesterday's Fundations lesson because it kind of is, and you'll see why in a bit. We are learning right off the bat 3 new trick words. We're going to talk about a word of the day. We're going to have a story time and then talk about our assignment for after the video is over. Okay? Before we begin, I want you to make sure you have everything you need close to you so you don't have to pause and get up and pause and get up and pause and get up. Do you have our rescue team story? Wonderful. Do you have your trick word paper or papers? Awesome. And do you have your assignment for after the video is over? Today's assignment is the super sentence. Make sure there is a 15 up in the corner if you are grabbing this from your packet. If you're printing it right off the computer, there won't be any number in the corner. You have this? Awesome. I also really quickly wanted to, before we start our schedule up here, I didn't want to add too much, but I want to read these words with you. These are words from the reading race for this week. I'm just going to, there we go. These are the words for the reading race from this week. Don't worry about my nails. I'm fine. We are going to read these words together. You and I are going to tap them out. Then you're going to say them. Then I'm going to say them. Okay? Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going this way. Okay? G. Oh, let's do it this way. G. Ooh. G. Ooh. Grew. Ch, ooh, ch, ooh, chew. S, k, ooh, s, k, ooh, screw. D, ooh, do. Nice. Over here. G, ooh. Ooh, g, ooh, ooh. Glue. Next word. T, ooh, t, ooh. Ch, t, ooh, true. Over here, be careful. S, oop, soupy. Let's do the next 2 and then we're done. Ooh, oop, ooh, oop. Loop. Nice. Next word. Ooh. Ooh, oh. Ooh, oh. Fool, foolish. Nice. We did the first 6. We're going to save the last 6 for a later lesson. Put those to the side. We have some trick words. I'm so excited to do these trick words with you. Let me just grab them from over here. Boop. Awesome. Trick word number 1. We are still going, well, some of them. One of these words is a month. So our first trick word is December. December. Spell it out with me. Make sure you are writing it on your trick word paper, your new one or the old one, the other side or along the margins, really doesn't matter to me. December. As I'm saying it, you're going to write it down, okay? Capital D, E, C, E, M, B, E, December. Awesome. Our next trick word is the word, put it right over here, enough. Enough. I have had enough of this foolishness. Enough. E, you're writing it down. N, O, U, G, H. Enough. Wonderful. Awesome. Now, our last trick word is the word, I'll put it over here, special. Over here, puppy. Jake, you're so special to me. Special. As I'm spelling it, you're going to write it down. Are you ready? S, P, E, C, I, A, L. Special. Awesome. Wonderful job. These are our new trick words for the unit. Awesome. I'm so proud of you. You did an amazing job here. Let's put these off of the board, or I guess they're all going to go down to the bottom. Should we leave them there? That's kind of cool. I think we'll leave them there. Straighten it out and make it look kind of pretty though. Awesome. Now you're going to go ahead and get your story ready. We're doing our word of the day. Not reading just yet. So our word of the day today is the word rescue. That's kind of fitting since our story is all about a rescue team. Rescue. How many syllables are in the word rescue? Clap it out. Rescue. Rescue. There are 2 syllables here. Rescue. Awesome. Let's grab a pink. Let's tap out the first syllable together. The first syllable is res. S. Res. E. Awesome. S. Super. Res. And the last syllable is Q. K. U. So that k, it's the beginning of a syllable, so we know it's going to be C. And see if you can recognize the right spelling of the word rescue without looking at your story. U is coming at the end of our word. We know from our spelling options poster. Let me grab it real quick. This isn't real quick. I hope it's real quick. Real quick. UE and EW are what come at the very, very end of a word or a syllable if it has that oo sound. Is it going to be EU, rescue, or is it going to be UE, rescue? Wonderful, it's UE. So let's mark these up really, really quickly. I'll grab my purple back again. Rev for a closed syllable, and then double vowel team for our double vowel syllable over there. Awesome, amazing job. Remember, separate syllables, so you don't have to have that consonant blend there. Rescue. They're not really blending there. All right, now you can go ahead and grab your story. Where's mine? Oh, I see it. So many papers on this desk, so little time. All right, here is your rescue team story. I want you to make sure that you have read the story. You read it with me in the last video yesterday. You did that. Awesome. Super duper proud of you. Smart 2nd grade kid. Now what you're going to do is you're going to pause the video here and read the story to yourself. You can do it either in your head quietly Or you could say it out loud, you could whisper it. Sometimes if I'm bored, I like to say it in kind of a funny accent or in a funny voice. Like I used to read a lot of books in like a British accent. I don't know why I loved doing a British accent when I was a kid, but I did. So you could do that if you wanted here, making sure that every ooh sound word you get, you are saying correctly though. So if you're saying it in a British accent, you might want to be careful there. Yep, that's enough talking from me. Go ahead, pause the video, read the story to yourself. You're not being sneaky with me. I said pause the video and read it to yourself. Oh, you did? Oh, awesome. Cool beans. So here's what I'm going to have you do. We are still answering some questions. So yesterday we answered the what is happening here, who really is in our story, and then we answered where. What's the setting? Is the setting important? Now we're talking about probably the biggest question we can ask ourselves here. Why? Why is it important for us to read stories like this? What is the problem here? Is the problem getting solved? Think about it for a little bit. Well, this story kind of teaches us a lesson, right? There's a whole lot of story over here talking about Mr. Stroob. The first paragraph is talking about how much he loves doing rescue work because he worked at a pool and he saved someone once, and he just absolutely loves helping and saving people. Then it talks about the crew of the rescue team over here and what they do. Down here it talks about how some people follow the rules, some people don't. Over here, on one cloudy afternoon, we see a problem start to come out. There's a driver of the boat that begins to argue with Mr. Stroob all about going out on a boat even though it's going to be stormy. In the very, very end, kind of end on a cliffhanger. We don't know what happens. But Mr. Stroob sees all of the storm clouds and tells the rest of the crew to get ready for a rescue mission. So, that's our big why. Right now, you're just going to point to the sentence. You don't have to underline it. You don't have to send me a picture. I just want you to try your best to find these sentences. I want you to find the sentence when Mr. Stroob became interested in rescue work. Pause the video if you have to, and then I'll give you the answer. All right, if you look in paragraph 1, we find out that one day he had to save a child from drowning when he worked at his town pool. From that point on, he was hooked on rescue work. And the word hooked doesn't mean like he had a coat hanger and he was the top of the coat hanger, he was the hook of the coat hanger. It means he loved it so much. Hooked is another word that you can use for saying like, oh, I am just hooked on this TV show on Netflix. I can't stop watching it. I want you to find me the paragraph that tells about the jobs of the rescue team. What the rescue team does. Is it paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Remember, we talked about the paragraphs having that little indent, that space at the top. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs here. Which paragraph is it? Nice, paragraph number 2. Dos. Awesome. And my last question for you is, why didn't Mr. Stroob want the boat to go out to sea? And I want you to find the sentence that tells you. Pause the video and find the sentence that says why Mr. Stroob didn't want that boat to go out to sea towards the end of the story. Did you find it? Wonderful. It's right here. The news was reporting that a large storm was expected soon. Awesome, you did a wonderful job with that. These stories sometimes can be big and hard to keep all of the information in your head, but you, my friend, you, where's the camera? You are doing an amazing job. All right, the assignment for today is write a super sentence. There are pictures next to each little block of lines and 3 words underneath each picture. You need to look at the picture and that word bank and then use them to write your own sentence. Remember, this isn't write a sentence. This is write a super sentence. You're not just using these 3 words, you're using more words. Try to tell me like a mini story here. The spy found the clues. That's like an okay sentence. The super spy found many clues all around the house. Now that is a super sentence. I can't wait to see what you come up with. I love you lots, I miss you a bunch, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.